The boy was cursed. He would take away the life of everything he touched. Even his own parents didn't want to live with him. That's why the boy was sent to a house where only a maid took care of him. The boy knew that if he touched the maid, she would die from illness. So, even when the maid constantly provoked him, he didn't react at all. All this happened because when he was 5 years old, a witch cursed him. What was worse was that the boy didn't even know why the witch had put such a cruel curse on him. One day, he accidentally touched a nearby big tree. Instantly, the tree lost its vitality. The lush tree turned into a dead one in the blink of an eye, and its dry branches broke off directly. The boy also fell and lay on the ground as a result. The boy's good friend was coming to visit, but since they hadn't seen each other for a long time, the boy was very nervous. To welcome his friend, the boy had been practicing what to say to his friend for the past 2 days. He put on a formal suit and dressed up carefully. At this moment, the boy's friend had arrived at the door, but their meeting was extremely awkward. The boy walked forward, only to be stopped by his friend's guards. His friend was still explaining, but the boy understood that this was the barrier he had formed with others. After some awkward chatting, his friend was about to leave. Before leaving, he wanted to go to the toilet, so the maid led him in that direction. However, on the way, the friend suddenly stopped the maid and said he wanted to take her away from here. He promised to help the maid find a new job, but the maid refused him outright. The friend thought the boy had threatened the maid. Just then, the young master rushed over. He thought his friend was harassing the maid. He walked over to scold his friend, and then, his friend said he had come here at the request of the boy's mother and that he would never come to such a place again. This made the boy extremely sad. He drove his friend out. Afterwards, the boy sat alone under a pavilion. He even thought of using the method of counting flower petals to regain his confidence in facing life. At this time, the maid came here and told the boy to go and have dinner. The boy looked down on himself more and more. Without the maid by his side, he would be restless. No matter when, he lacked self-confidence. The boy thought he didn't deserve to like the maid. Even if he wanted to give her a flower, it would wither. He was just a monster that everyone avoided.